started. A little long.
Just pushes that one a little long, and I'm interested to see how. Certainly, again, I think he's feeling a little bit of nerves early on, but try to stay calm and not do too much. Holy guacamole, Jim.
What a point. Well, if Jonathan had some nerves, that was kind of like getting your first hit in as a defensive player or something in the NFL. All the nerves should be gone after that one.
100%. Yeah, great movement from Hayden.
Yeah, no doubt though. This is you got to start somewhere. It's always at some point it's always your first quarterfinal, your first semifinal. This is Jonathan's biggest match of his life. We'll see him back here, but we'll see how he handles the pressure the first time. He's got a good partner, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Playing against her Dallas Flash partner. A little too much from Tyra there. Unloading on those two-handers in the middle.
402.
Oof, got the look he wanted.
Good fast start though for Tyra Black and Hayden Patriquin off to a 4-0 start. Even though they're the 6th seed and Johnson Truong are the 4th seed, I would have made Black and Patriquin the favorites for sure.
I certainly have to agree with you on that one. Oof, good look.
We saw Polly mark it with some odds up there on MLP. It's day will come when we'll have it on Pickleball. I would have made Patriquin and Black at least a -200 favorite.
Yeah, I was going to say -220, plus 180 for Truong and Johnson here.
What, a 40-cent line?
40-cent line.
You trying to keep all the money for the casino? Come on, 20-cent line. 20-cent line.
142.
He gets it that time.
Nice move. What about odds that it goes 3 games?
I'd say plus 140.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the other way. I was doing like a -140 that it would go, that would go 2. But
it would go 2. Okay, yeah.
Flip side.
We're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Tyra's sitting pretty heavy backhand there in the middle. She's got one of the best in the world.
521.
Final action.
Good rip from Georgia. You've seen the lob used quite a bit today. A lot of dead dinks, a lot of lobbable balls.
Yeah, not so much from the guy on the left. I love that. I love the lob and mixed doubles from the woman on the right. I think that's a really underused shot. Cross-court lob from the right side.
Yeah, you've been seeing Anna Bright use that more and more.
Yes. I tweeted out that very fact earlier.
Especially when she takes it out of the air. Ooh.
Some good play by Georgia Johnson, but it's just she's hitting too many balls. Jonathan Truong's going to need to get involved a lot more than that.
262.
How about those hands?
I think that's probably definitely going out, but a lot easier said than done to let that one go.
6-2-1. Point.
Maybe overthinks that one just a little bit, Jim.
7-2-1. Point.
I think Hayden's hitting a few too many thirds here. And he's not missing them either.
Yeah, when Hayden gets on a roll, he's right up there with anybody.
8-2-1.
You watch his backswing is so compact. There's very little that can go wrong in his drop.
Time in.
Yeah, they're just letting Hayden get on too much of a roll here. He's hitting those great forehand roll drops and gets the point
Gets
off to
another one.
a really good start.
Point.
Yeah, the problem is they're getting to the line pretty effortlessly here, and once they get to the line, I like their chances more often than not.
10-2-1. Point game. Timeout changes.
That's just too easy. Carvana Grandstand
Game two,
Court
time
at
in.
the Walgreens
0-0-2.
Open. Black and Patriquin, the 6th seed, took that first game 11-2. We'll see if Truong and Johnson can turn things around. That's not a good start.
0-0-1.
Yeah, Jim, it would have been hard to eat a turkey sandwich in the time that it took for that set to occur.
Second serve.
It does remind me of that earlier match we did when Alshon and Parenteau were playing, where it was just too much Christian Alshon for their team. This one's been too much Hayden
0-0-2.
Patriquin. I think they need to, I would say, hit the ball behind him more, but his backhand drops have been deadly.
Side out.
Okay, maybe a let court, maybe a pickleball's a funny game. Sometimes the smallest thing can change the tune of an entire match. They've got to get, even if it's a 1-0 lead, something.
0-0-1.
Good move there from Truong, kind of the off-speed Ernie there.
Yeah, I think he thought the ball would be a little bit higher than it was. It was a
1-0-1.
difficult Ernie.
She's sitting on it. Great serve there.
I'd like to see Truong put a little bit more on that third. That was a short ball.
1-0-2.
That's just simply too high.
Yeah.
Zero, 1-1. Second serve.
There was some mustard on that one.
Just a little long. Got the fans tracking the ball now.
0-1-2.
Deep.
One, 1-2.
She's sitting there.
Point.
Yeah. Not too much on that speed up, just kind of medium speed, medium high.
2-1-2.
That's really good.
Side
Great
out.
offensive roll out of the air from Georgia, and LJ's there to clean up the mess.
We've got a lost ball that went about 4 courts over. Hayden tracks it down.
1-2-1.
Good spot there.
Point.
That's a
Goes
good
back
play.
behind him.
I like that. He try being a little bit more aggressive, try a little bit more power.
Yeah, I think
2-2-1.
Jonathan's really, really good moving forward when he's taking the ball out of the air. Yeet.
Ooh.
I don't think the ATP was there.
Yeah, I was wondering if he could have just waited.
I think it was just a little bit too low there.
I think you're right.
Had some side spin as well.
Side out.
All right, a little better start here.
2-2-1.
Pair of deuces.
Second serve.
Yeah, when they get in those dink battles, Alex, look at the difference of where Truong's feet are compared to where Hayden's feet are.
2-2-2.
Hayden's right on top of the center line, and Jonathan's well over on his side.
And that's going to go a little long
Side
there.
out.
Yeah, and I think some of that probably has to do a little bit too with just the comfortability factor.
2-2-1.
Georgia obviously a much more accomplished player than Jonathan up to this point. And, you know, he definitely needs to be a little more aggressive under the middle, but I can understand
Second serve.
maybe being a little timid at first.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that's what we're seeing. He's being kind of deferential to Georgia.
But after getting smoked
2-2-2.
like a country ham 11-2 in the first game, you got to change something.
Are city hams not smoked?
City hams are smoked, I
Okay.
believe.
Okay. I was wondering, it smoked like a country ham. I just wondering if that made it different.
I used to work in the meat department
Oh.
back in the day. You know, this was a top dollar high-end meat department. I
2-2-1.
learned quite a lot about meat.
Okay.
Fascinating industry. That's not coming back.
Point.
That's where the net cord is not your friend all the time.
Three, two, one. Second
Good hand
serve.
speed there. He's got quick hands.
3-2-2.
Definitely one of his strengths. Rarely see Hayden overswing. A little bit too high to low on that one.
2-3-1. Second serve.
Tyra does such a good job of the flamingo there, where she gets on one leg and really leans in.
Side out.
Well, I thought Georgia hit a pretty good shot there behind Hayden. He handled it really well.
3-2-1. Second serve.
Ball is called out.
Looked like Hayden was pondering a challenge there.
3-2-2.
I couldn't quite see it. We were
Yeah, Georgia's legs were between me and the ball.
Point.
haven't seen him pull too many there. Probably not a bad time to do it.
4-2-2. Side out.
Hayden trying to do a little bit too much. That reach, low reach forehand.
Yeah,
I should've let it go.
sometimes you commit. I think you commit early on, and you know you got to live with it.
Yeah, yeah, and then the ball's not quite where you thought it was going to be. It's a little bit
Exactly.
lower, a little bit wider.
2-4-2.
like that point a lot from them there.
Three, 4, 2. Side out.
A little too high on that third from Georgia.
4, 3, 1. Second serve. 4, 3, 2.
Oh, baby.
I think it was a good move.
He read it correctly, just
Yeah.
took off too early. You've seen him hit some incredible backhander and he's there, but that time he had no choice. He was already flying the other direction.
5, 3, 2.
That's what he does. Hands so quick in the middle.
6, 3. Time in. 6, 3, 2. Side out.
A little fire from Georgia there. Jonathan, a little more of a cerebral cat out there.
3, 6, 1.
Georgia definitely the fiery one in this partnership.
Point.
I like that point construction a little bit better with Jonathan firing it and Georgia trying to
4, 6,
follow up with
1.
her backhand put away. It was a good start on the point, although it didn't work immediately.
Second serve.
Son of a gun.
Ooh. Ball just did not
4,
come up
6,
the way
2.
Truong thought it would.
Oh, that's such a good drop.
Side out.
Tyra handled it pretty well. Your average player is going to send that one to the moon, and Truong's going to make you eat it, but she kept it just low enough.
6, 4, 1. Second serve.
Rare error from Big H.
6, 4, 2. Side out.
Right off the line with lots of spin. That'll do it. All right, this is an interesting spot in this match here. If they can
4, 6, 1.
eke out a point or two. Wow.
Point.
It's one of those, just keep getting the ball back, Alex.
Georgia.
Yeah, Hayden may have hit an overhead that was going out, but it's tough to
5,
make
6,
that judgment
1.
call in the moment. Lob serve.
Point.
Tyra looking at the ref, kind of questioning
I'm not
what
sure
Truong
that.
hit it with.
No, he did hit it with the paddle.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of one of those where it rolled down the paddle a little bit.
I thought it came off the kneecap.
Oh, we got a tie game here.
Oh, wow.
Point.
And just like that, you got to put
It's
it.
become a
7, 6,
tight
1.
battle here in game 2, Alex.
Yeah, you can feel the tide turning. You had a let court, you had a counter go off the end of the paddle. Sometimes that's all it takes, especially for somebody like Truong. Get his confidence going a little bit here. Yeah, that's too good.
Second serve.
To your point earlier, I do like Truong ripping that third and Georgia crashing.
Yep.
Oh, Oh, baby.
Side out.
Yeah, that was a ball he could handle.
Such
Missed
a good
it.
drive.
6-7-1.
Oh, Georgia Johnson, that's
Wow.
insane.
Second serve.
She bailed him out about 2 or 3 times, and that's a crazy ball off the shoes.
Hayden hit about 4
6-7-2.
really good shots there.
There he goes again.
Side out.
Georgia Johnson liked her partner's move on that one.
Again, when he gets that backhand high, it's not coming back.
7-6-1. Second
Way
serve.
long.
It's one of those you just got to slow down. You can feel you have the momentum. Make him play a ball.
7-6-2. Side out.
Well, that's a good drop from Truong, and Hayden responded.
6-7-1.
Really nice shot. Made it look easy.
Ooh.
Second serve. 6-7-2.
Holy guacamole, Georgia Johnson.
Wow. Hayden was there to try to defend the ATP, but
That was a
Georgia just spanked it.
Chiquita banana.
Oh boy,
Wow.
look at that replay on that. Hit it really hard and just about on the line.
Nope.
Point.
All right, now they're 3 points away here.
8-6-1.
Another favorable let court there. Big H with an Ernie of his own there.
Eight, 6-2.
Wow.
Oh, great point.
They make that look really easy. There were a lot of tough shots in that stretch there.
Georgia serving with 9. Nine, 6-2.
Got a 9-6-2. Johnson Truong looking to send this to a third game.
They're dreaming right now. How good is that?
And that gets us a game point.
Couple incredible resets from Jonathan there.
10-6-2.
Wow.
Side out.
Big H shuts the door there.
6-10-1.
Oh boy.
Same spot he just hit. You're seeing elite hand speed from all 4 players here today. I think that's one of the things that separates your truly elite pros from your
7-10-1.
maybe middle of the road pros. It's just how fast these guys' hands are and how well they anticipate. Yeah.
Might have something to do with it being 3 teenagers on the court. I think Tyra's 24. So.
Yeah, that is true. The median age out here, probably about 21. Good spot. Hard to tell if it was staying in or not, but that's the spot to go with Tyra. Go to the forehand. Don't hit her backhand in the middle, that's for sure.
Earns Johnson Truong another game point here. See if they can put it away. Oh, wow.
Off the end of the paddle.
Started with the deciding game 3.
That's a good spot there. I think you're going to see Hayden try to really take over in this game here. Game 1 took about 2 minutes. In game 2, you really saw Jonathan loosen up, had some incredible earnings. Georgia was playing confidently and freely.
Yeah, I think you're right, Alex. Truong just showed some understandable nerves there game 1. That game just, everything kind of went wrong for him. I think those earnings gave him some life. Game 2 gave him some energy. He's playing a lot better.
Yeah, it's like anything else. Once you get a few points on the board, everything changes. You know, you lose that first game 11-2, you're thinking, boy, I hope I don't get annihilated out here. Great coverage. ATP defense has gotten so good for the top players.
Yeah. 5 years ago, ATPs were an automatic point.
Yep. Just rushed it a little bit.
Yeah, I like the shot, though. I like the choice of shot.
1-0-1.
Oh, baby.
Point.
Had it, just straightened up too much.
2-0-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Crashing his own drop there. Finding the right hip of Georgia.
3-0-1.
Yeah, you can tell Hayden's really dictating. He's going a little bigger on the serve as well.
He's about as fast as anybody if going from a third shot drop, you know, 2 feet behind the baseline to being at the kitchen line. Puts a lot of pressure on the opponent.
Second serve.
Maybe the second drop he's missing in that the entire match. Might be the only one.
Point. The referee tries to make the right call, regardless of how it was called on the field.
Interesting.
Yeah, because there's no in the NFL you give deference to the official's call on the field.
Right.
Because they're considered
the player,
unbiased.
they get no deference. Interesting.
They get no deference because they're considered to be potentially biased.
Right.
I had to get clarity on that myself.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It is interesting.
It makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Second serve.
I'll give a shout out to Jason Aspis from UPA, who was discussing that on Facebook the other day.
I'm a big Jason Aspis guy. Shout out to Big J. Good spot. Goes back behind her.
And we see Hayden again. He played near perfect pickleball game 1. Made a few errors in game 2. Now we see him back to near perfection.
Really good depth on that drop there. Gets behind Georgia.
5-0-1. Point. Timeout in.
Carvana Grandstand Court here at the Walgreens Open. What a get there from Truong. Some kind of mixed signals between Johnson and Truong. Ended up playing some I formation. But
yeah, that speed up. The ball just didn't quite sit up as high as Big H thought it would. All right, now or never.
Yeah, depending on what happens, we may want to remember that 6:01 point right there where they had it for a 7:01 lead and let it get away.
Second serve.
LJ just pressing a little bit, and that's one thing you try to avoid doing when you're in a big hole is to press too much. Yeah, that's a great spot.
6-0-1.
That goes long.
Point of correction. Second serve.
6:02.
6-0-2.
How good is that? Yep.
Second serve.
Seen the dropper be pretty effective here today.
0-6-2.
How about it? I like the plays there, Jim. I really do. It's just incredible defense from the two on the far side there.
6-0-1.
Yeah, I mean, Tyra Black and George Johnson are two of the best defenders on the women's side. They just get lots of balls back. When they play doubles together, it's just a defensive clinic.
That's just a little. I thought that one was going in.
I did too.
Just kind of hung up in that convention center air. Pushed it a little long.
7-0-2. Point.
Strong a little too aggressive, looking for an Ernie. That he was able to hit the shot, but just didn't have much he could do with it.
8-0-2.
And she's seen him do that a couple of times. First couple worked. She was ready for the last one.
Side out.
0-8 here. Getting close to now or never time.
0-8-1.
Yeah, I thought he maybe missed an opportunity there, not taking it out of the air, but it ended up working out for him. Great hand speed, good ball from Georgia there.
1-8-1.
Oh, and she's sitting on
Second
it.
serve.
Again, just backswing a little bit too big there. Keep your hands out in front, punch it down. Easier said than done.
1-8-2.
How's that for a pickleball point?
That was something.
Immaculate hand speed, incredible defense.
8-1-1.
Pickleball is one of those things I think if non-believers were to come and watch one of these matches in person, they may feel a little bit differently. Wow, she did it again.
That was pretty much identical to that Holland America shot of the day she had earlier, where just the patience and waiting, and then
That was
really
even more impressive. I
really
think she
spanking it.
made
Yeah, she curved
contact
it
closer to the net post.
Yeah, she curved it a little bit, but really spanking it hard in that deep corner.
All right, every fire starts with a spark. Let's go, Truong. Wow. Great athleticism to get back out of the kitchen.
2-8-1.
Oh, baby.
Second
Is
serve.
that true? Every fire starts with, I'm pondering that. Every fire starts with a spark.
It's something I say all the time.
I know. I gotta,
Whether or not it's factually true or not.
I gotta go. I might have to go to ChatGPT on that one. What about if lightning hits? Is there a spark?
There's got to be, yeah. There has to be the initial,
Is that the definition of spark? The initial step in a fire? Okay. Maybe somebody out there can post something on Facebook with the analysis on that one.
Yeah,
Save me the trouble
that's
looking
the thing. Most time I just say things, Jim, and people kind of take them at face value. I think you'd be fact checking me left and right. They say if it sounds good, it must be true.
4-8-2.
I like to see a good low Truong drive here. Not off that. Wow.
Point.
And again, when Jonathan's moving forward with that backhand, he's able to get so much power on it.
Yeah, and keep it low with a little bit of topspin dipping. Gave Hayden a difficult shot to execute.
Yeah. All right, we got a match here. 8-5-1, third game.
8-5-1.
Okay.
Black and Patrick, they do not want to give the ball back here with another dry side out.
Yeah, quick side out would be massive for Truong and Johnson here. Couple errors from Tyra into the net. All right, this is it.
5-8-1.
That's insane. Wow.
I think that's the point of the match, both in terms of importance and the play on it. That was incredible.
Great mental toughness from both LJ and Georgia there. It's so easy. Whenever I hit 17 overheads in a row and people get it back, and once we get up to the line, I know I'm going to lose the point. Georgia, Johnson.
There's lots of balls coming back that I think are unexpected. People think they've got to put away, and they're on top of it, and the ball keeps coming back on both sides.
You can see they're smiling, they're swinging freely. This is one they could very easily steal now. Great ball by Hayden.
7-8-2. And this one started 6-0, so 7-2 run here for Truong and Johnson.
Great ball. Wow.
Got a lost ball underneath our commentator table here.
Got it, LJ. Here.
And Alex does a fine job.
Not only a commentator, a ball retriever as well.
That was a good job. It was a tough shot you had there. Way under the table.
Big sequence here.
Yeah, you just cannot afford another dry side out here if you're Black and Patriquin. It's long. Black hit it though.
Oh, baby.
She recovered.
Won that point a couple times.
Definitely hit an out ball, but big point there for Black and Patrick to convert.
9-7-1.
Had to do something to stop the momentum.
What a read from Georgia. She's so good at that forehand
It's been
count.
a
It just
good,
sits
fun,
there.
well-played match both ways.
9-7-2.
Didn't look that way in the first game, but it has really turned around. Ooh.
Point.
Key air gets us to a match point. Tyra just couldn't quite get on top of that one.
And they save one. You can see Georgia still smiling, having a blast out there. Just hooks it.
Good defense, though.
You know, people talk a lot about this ball. I mentioned this earlier, being super fast, but the bounce is so consistent that you see a lot of those points. A lot of good defensive battles.
John did a good job there not to fall into the kitchen. Actually had to jump to the side to avoid it.
Tomahawk from Georgia on that high backhand there.
8-10-2. That serve almost looked like it was long.
He's there. He knows it's coming there.
Good poach there by Hayden. I'm looking for Hayden to try to dominate a point here, maybe with his own smash and crash.
10-8-1.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him with one of his patented forehand laser beam speed ups. There it is.
There it was.